Hello folks, good evening and welcome back to the Eastbourne Fisherman YouTube channel. This week I've come down to Hythe in Kent. Just thought it would be nice to have a change and just to try and fish somewhere that was a little bit different. On the south coast at the moment it's blowing an absolute hoolie, and for me personally it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest with you, and it makes filming an absolute nightmare. So I've come round the coast, should we say, a little bit further north down to Hythe Beach in Kent. It's 2 AM in the morning. I've just done an hour and a half drive, feeling a little bit tired, but we're going to give it a go. And what I'm hoping for tonight is for bass. That's my main goal, that's what I'm going for. I'm going to show you the baits I'm going to be using, show you my plan. If you want to leave your comments to help me catch a bass, that would be absolutely awesome, because we can use that going forward as well. Yeah, and I'm just really looking forward to it. The rod's already set up, it's got some squid out there at the moment already. So yeah, let's have a look, see what the water's like, and then we'll just run you through what my plans are and go from there. Right, so here we are, we're on Hythe Beach. Rod is out, ready to rock and roll. Just casting in about 50-60 yards. The sea is pretty rough. Nice big waves coming in. There we go. Like I said, I've never fished here before. I'm not sure how it fishes. I'm not sure whether it fishes good on the flood, whether it fishes good on the ebb. I have not got a clue. I don't know where the snags are. We're just going to play it by ear and see how we get on. Right, so just while we're waiting for the bites to develop, I just want to show you the rigs that I'm using. I'm using a Trident hangover rig with some interchangeable snoods, so I can just clip on and off the snoods. That's my panel setup, so I've got a 2.0 on the bottom, just 2.0, I think it's a Coxswain Rule Specimen Extra, I think, on the bottom, and then the top hook I believe is a Coxswain Rule Octopus hook. Baits we got tonight then, we got mackerel, which is there, and I've got some squid, which is here. That's the only baits I brought with me. So I've already got squid out at the moment, so I'm just going to cut some of this mackerel. Frozen rock solid, because I didn't think I was going to be coming out tonight. And all I'm going to do with the hooks is we're going to go the bottom hook in the bottom somewhere. We'll go on the fleshy side somewhere around here. There. Nice big baits tonight. We don't want to mess around, we're just going for the bass. So a couple of nice big baits, and we'll just sit on the baits and hope for the best. So what I'm doing is I'm just whipping all the elastic all the way to the top of the bait, just so my hook's got some hold when I put my octopus hook in the top. I'm not doing this very well. There we go. Now we're just going to come back down. Make sure that hook's nice and tight in there. I find 9 times out of 10 when you are fishing a slightly bigger bait, they usually take the top hook, which is the circle or the octopus hook. Well, that's the hook that they usually get hooked on. Come down to about here. And I'm just going to go into the top behind the bait elastic without puncturing my finger in the process. There we go, pull that nice and tight. And there we have if I can get it off. And there we have our bait, which is there. Bit of fillet, hook at the top, hook at the bottom. See how we get on. Right, so I think we've just started getting our first bites there. Is he going to go again? We're having a little bit of an inquiry on the squid. There we go. Some nice strong bites there. There we go, look at that. So I'm going to be a little bit patient tonight. I don't want to rush things. There we go. This is my first cast. Let's see if anything's going on. Right folks, so we caught a fish. Our first fish is a dogfish. There we go. So our first fish of the night, a dogfish. Let's get this fella back in and hopefully we'll try and get the target fish. So what we're going to do is we're going to rig the head of a mackerel. Still on the same rig, small hook, size 2. You go into the back of the head. There, push it round and secure that with some bait elastic. If I can find the end. There we go. All the way to the top. It's nice and tight in there, and then just the top hook, we're just going to go through the top lip of the mackerel. Go around once and then I'm just going to push that through the top if I can get it through there. Go both the top mouth, pull that tight, and that is going to be one of our baits that we're going to use. There we go. You can also puncture the gill covers. I use a prong of a lead a couple of times just to let some extra scent out there. Just do it on both sides. Go through the eyes. Make sure there's loads of scent coming out of there. There we go. And it releases all the blood that's inside the head. Right, so our first fish in the bag, although it wasn't the target fish. I'm still happy to see a fish, to be fair, especially after the last couple of sessions. To see a fish, be it a dogfish, no, it's not too bad, to be fair. Nice start to the session. Hopefully long may it rain and we catch a couple more fish tonight. It's not too bad fishing down here actually. The wind is pushing across the beach. We've got the beach buddy up, so nice and warm in here. And yeah, I'm just going to rebait up some spare traces just so I'm ready to go. Quick change, on and off, and just fish it as hard as I can for the 4 hours that we got. Right, so we had no interest on the mackerel fillet. It's come out exactly the same as we went in. Nothing at all, no bites, nothing. So we've got the mackerel head out now. It's a good thing about having a beach buddy with you. I always take it with me. Bang it up, nice and warm while the element's outside. The battering down. Oh, that was a weird little wobble then. Mackerel head currently out. Couple of little wobbles on it. No significant big pulls or anything like that. I say when you're fishing big baits, it's more of a waiting game. Just looking for that one big fish really. Will he come out tonight? Right, so next up I'm going to try mackerel and squid together. Just varying the different bait combinations. Just to mix things up a little bit. Guts of the mackerel coming out there. Just get the hooks. Bottom hook in. It's a nice and juicy bait, this one. Absolute juice going everywhere. Bring the top hook down. So we've got a nice bit of rain shower coming in now, and that's going to be my bait. One hook at the front, one hook on the side. We'll see how we get on with that. Right guys, so first for me, I think we've hooked into a jellyfish. There, a small one. They're quite prolific on the beaches at the moment. I went to Camber Sands with the kids a couple of weeks ago and they're absolutely everywhere. A lot of people have been reporting them in Eastbourne, but there we go, we just pulled one in right there. Right guys, so morning is upon us. It is now coming up to 4:30 in the morning. We got her at 2, and so far all we got to show for it is one dogfish and it hooks jellyfish. I missed a really nice pull round bite, absolutely awesome bite it was, which I presume was a bass. I'm fishing in close tonight, so I'm literally just plopping it out. Really short overhead casts. And yeah, nothing. So could it have been a bass? Just it pulled the rod right round, so I mean it could have been anything really, to be honest with you. But it's good to see nonetheless. In all honesty, I think I'm too impatient. If I was to, to draw something upon this experience for fishing here tonight, or fishing for big fish in general really, is to just let the bite develop a little bit. I think that's my main flaw with fishing, is I just get too excited and I pull it too early. But we've all got to learn, and like I say, if I can draw anything from that experience, then that is what I'm taking from it tonight. With the big bait rigs, just leave them, let the bites develop. and don't pull too early. Right, a cool little find on the beach. I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. Look at the size of the razorfish down here. That's my big shovel hand, and that is even bigger than my hand. Look, there we go. It's a shame it ain't got nothing in it. Maybe razors would have been a good bait for this beach. We've had nothing on the mackerel baits tonight, it's all been on the squid. All the little bites we've had have been on the squid. Not interested in the mackerel whatsoever. We've got about an hour of the session left, and then we've got to make a move and head back to the Sunshine Coast. Will we catch a fish in the next hour? That is the question. Right guys, last bait is going out now. Nice bit of squid. I swear it, when you start packing away and you're on your last bait, you always start to get the little bites. Now what I want to know is, will these little bites result in a last fish for us? I think we've worked hard for it. I definitely think I deserve another fish. Will this be the bait that gets us the last minute fish on this session? Right guys, so that is it for this week's session. This week we've decided to mix it up a little bit. Like I said previously before, the south coast was absolutely blowing a hoolie, and the filming is a bit difficult to film in adverse weather conditions. I know that the fishing can be really good, especially for bass in the really rough conditions, but it does become tricky to try and film an episode for YouTube in those conditions. But I mean, hey, I want to draw on the experience from the guys that watch the channel. So if you do go bass fishing and you do have success, drop me a message in the comments. Let me know what kind of rigs you use and what kind of baits you use that are productive for you. That will really help me out going forward and trying to catch myself a bass. I don't really go out and target them unless it's on lures, as you guys know. So for bait fishing, I would like to broaden my knowledge, and hopefully we can do that together with your feedback as well. That'd be absolutely awesome. So yeah, new venue tonight, Hythe. What did I think of it? The venue is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it was pretty last minute. I think I decided about 12 o'clock and that I was going to come fishing today, and then by 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning we were down here. We fished it now till 5, so about 3 hours. We've had a dogfish, we've hooked a jellyfish, which is weird, but I do know they're quite prolific at the minute around the south coast. So I mean, I don't know if they're that prolific here. And then I had a nice pull round, which could have been anything. I mean, to be fair, I really don't know. But hey, we gave it our best shot, and it was really good fun, and I really enjoyed venturing out a little bit more. I am keen to broaden the Fishing with Subscribers playlist on the YouTube channel. So I mean, if you are from around my local area, from the southeast round to Kent, and you do fancy coming on a fishing session with me filmed, let me know. It'd be really nice to meet some of you guys, and you know, bring you along to a session and have a good laugh and make a video. So that'd be really cool. Yeah, follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram. and that's about it really. Yeah, so thanks for joining me on this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.